Man, peace and blessings to everybody. I'm glad you found your way to my channel. I'm here today to do this demonstration of my actual product, which is called Jewel Sanitary Napkin. It's a premium sanitary napkin for women, and I'm going to change the world with it, one woman at a time. My goal is to save 1 million women, one woman at a time. First things first, what I would like to show you is how thin the pad is. Okay, it's real thin, as you can see. Secondly, I would like to show you how it's sealed. So we have one sealant here, and then as you can see, it's still extra sealed also. Nothing can get in until I rip open this paper. I already took the liberty of opening one to show you. So wings is the next thing I would like to add, what I have on here. Wings. Also, leak guards. Let's see if the camera can pick that up. This is the actual leak guard to make sure that women have extra protection so you don't have any spillage coming on the side. So you have the wings to make sure that it's nice and snug, it stays in place. You just fold it, onto your garment. And then I have the leak guard right here to make sure it catches anything extra it may try to creep off, so you're not messing up your clothes. The perforated holes, which you may not be able to see due to the lighting, but the perforated holes that are here, and it goes all the way around the outer layer of my pad, is for breathability. And I also have it within the pad as well, which I'll get to in a minute. So what I have right here, and this one that I'm using is a moderate. I have 5 variations of pads, 3 of them actual pads, 2 sets are panty liners. But this one I'm going to use is my moderate compared to the leading competitors overnight. So overnight's supposed to give you even that much more protection. So I'm going to use my moderate up against this giant, David Goliath. Okay, you can see the size difference already. So the Board of Gynecologists, they actually say that the average woman gives off anywhere between 15 and 50 milliliters of fluid. So for the sake of the example, I already went ahead and poured the max, which is 50. I did 50 milliliters of fluid. Okay, as you can see, I'm using a blue food coloring so you can actually see it on the pad. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it on mine first, just to show. I'm gonna go ahead and give a nice even pull onto the pad, the entire 50. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and just let that set. And then I'm gonna take the same amount and pour onto the competitor's pad. Once again, another 50. Okay. So I'm gonna pour this on the overnight. Now, one thing I want to make mention about my pad is it's all natural, okay? It's made with 100% cotton, 100% polymer. It's non-toxic, biodegradable, and it's real eco-friendly. The average pad that a woman uses now, it takes 15 years before anything starts to happen so far as decomposition. Whereas by my pad being eco-friendly, 6 to 8 months max, and the decomposition of the pad has taken place. Okay, so that's another good thing about it. Also, what makes my pad stand out is the fact that I have a graphene strip, which I'm going to get to that a little bit later, actually infused into my product. So that's what makes my pad different from any other pad that's on the market. I don't care if it's an organic pad, I don't care if it's a rewashable pad. Don't get me wrong, good products out there. But if better is out there, good is not enough. Okay, so Graphene is a 99.9% bacteria killer. It's all natural. It's carbon based, and as you know, we're carbon based. We have carbon within our body, so once you mix the carbon from the graphene with what's in our body, it's just like, you know, welcome home. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this red napkin, as you can see, nothing is on it, and I'm gonna use this to actually do a wet dry example. Also have another red napkin, you know, which I'm gonna actually put here. But my whole goal as I present my pads to young ladies and women around the nation as well as around the world is to make sure that you're comfortable and you're dry during your most sensitive time, you know, because as we know, women get a lot hotter temperature wise during that time of the month. The body is already at 98.6 degrees, but when a woman is going through her feminine flow, her temperature rises. So she can be anywhere to 99, maybe even 100 degrees or higher, you know. So I want to keep you cool, I want to keep you dry, and I want to keep you comfortable. That's my mission. So I'm gonna go ahead and press down on the leading competitors pad, which is the overnight, so you can actually see. And it's said that the average woman changes her pad anywhere between maybe 4 to 6 times, you know, in one day. So you could imagine how uncomfortable that is. And me pressing down is actually simulating a woman getting up, sitting down, moving about with the pad on. So it's just giving pressure to show activity. Okay. Give a nice even press across the entire pad. And as you can see, that's the wetness. So it's safe to say that you would have to have changed this pad, you know, the super overnight. You would have to get up and change this pad. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same on my pad. Same press down, okay? Give it a nice even press up and down the pad. Dry. Dry to the touch. So ladies, all I want to ask you is, do you want to be wet? Do you want to be dry? Simple question, simple answer. Okay? Also, what I would like to show about my pad, like I mentioned before, is the temperature, the body temperature rises, okay? So what we want to do is keep you ladies cool. This is the graphene strip. I'm gonna set that right here just for right now. And I just wanna bring this out. If you can feel this, this is actually cool right now. But what I'm gonna do is roll this up. And actually, I have another cup of water. And I'm gonna just let that do what it do in there. Remember I was telling you guys about the inner layer of the breathability? Let's see. As you can see, the holes on the inner layer, breathability. And I have 8 layers of protection to make sure that you're nice and dry, okay? So this is not plastic, because as you can see, it easily tears, okay? So once again, real eco-friendly, real biodegradable. And that's the good thing about it. I'm gonna go ahead and move this competitor's pad out of the way. That's not needed anymore, but I will keep the paper just to remind you guys. Remember, ask yourself which one. Wet 4 to 6 times of changing per day. Dry, change maybe twice, if that. And really, the only reason that I still get young ladies who give me their testimonies or share their experiences with me, who say that they still change within one setting, is only because it's a mental thing. They've been used to doing it for so long that mentally they feel like, oh, it's time for me to go and change my pad. Let me go and check to make sure that I'm not wet, because they've been used to this for so long. But now you have a better alternative. You have this. And I'm here to introduce it and get it out to you ladies so y'all can see. But I had 50 milliliters of fluid in this cup. I already poured 50 milliliters of fluid onto the pad. No liquid. So, and once again, as you can see, it's a gel and it's real cool. It's cool to the touch. So not only are you getting the breathability with the perforated holes on the pad to make sure that no bacteria is growing in the dark, heated, moist area. You have 100% cotton, 100% polymer, so it's comfortable, it's form-fitting, and now you have your own personal AC. So that right there, those three elements within itself is a win-win situation. Not only that, the graphene strip. Graphene is what's known as vibrational energy. Vibrational energy just means energy that never dies. It's constantly moving. It's always alive. And if you want to do your research on graphene, just go to grapheneinfo.com or go to WebMD and just pull up graphene. And graphene is Graphene. And just check out what graphene is doing. In 2019, they had May 22nd, 2019, 21st and 22nd, they had the Graphene Summit on Capitol Hill. Out of 150 businesses that were there within the United States of America that's dealing with graphene within their product, this was the only product that was there with graphene in it for females in a sanitary napkin, in a feminine product. The only one out of 150 businesses. And we were getting all type of inquirers, questions, and they wanted to know more because it was different. It wasn't a household item so far as house-based paint or electrical. We're talking about a feminine product to help ladies during that sensitive time to be more health conscious, be more comfortable, and be dry. And they were really impressed, and I'm glad to say that, I'm here to introduce it to you guys after being with all those big hitters last year. But graphene, like I said, do your research on it, look it up. It's the next modern marvel. Energy that never dies, okay? So what I'm gonna do is take a little water, if I could get this bottle open, making it hard on myself. And I'm gonna just pour a little water on it. Okay, like that. So as you see, it already was absorbed into the absorbency system, so it was still dry when I pulled it out. So I wet it just now so you guys could actually see. And what I'm gonna do is take this 7 wattage light bulb, and this is a low wattage light bulb. The 7-watt light bulb is low wattage, which means it only uses energy, and it doesn't take electricity to light it up. So as a result, that's it, real simple. Keep in mind, energy that never dies. All right, energy that never dies. So that's graphene, and that's what I like about it. Not only that, I'm gonna show you guys this. Graphene, like I said, it's a natural filtration. So let me give some light so you can actually see the discoloration of this water. That's correct, baby. It's yellow.
Like Iron Man on the picture.
That's right. It's yellow like Iron Man.
These pictures
So, and what I'm gonna do is take the graphene strip and put in there. You can actually see.
They turn yellow?
It cleared up. So, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay.
Oh, it smells like ice cream, Sonny. It smells like ice cream.
Dry, you know. So,
It's
y'all,
wet and dry.
y'all go ahead and just check out my website. I'm gonna make sure to leave a link in the description. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and I'm gonna make sure to have those links down there as well, and a link to my website. You know, so you ladies can check it out. And fellas, y'all not exempt too. Y'all can go ahead and get something for the lady in your life, be it your daughter, your niece, your mother, your aunt, just any lady in your life that you care about. You can go ahead and get one for her, because older ladies are not exempt as well. I get some older ladies who might feel like I'm past that point of having a cycle, but some older ladies still deal with incontinence, and this can actually help with that. You know, so even if you're past the point of having a cycle, there's nothing wrong with still being dry and being fresh. So hey, have a crack at it. Use the panty liners, you know, and share it with another young lady, because you know what you went through your years of actually having your feminine flow. And if you're past that point, don't let somebody else go through those troubles of dealing with dysmenorrhea, you know, the cramps, the bad cramping. Let this help them out. Okay, so I'm gonna do more and more videos. I'm just excited. This is my first video that I'm doing on YouTube pertaining to this, and I'll be doing more. So y'all be easy, y'all be blessed. Thank you for your time. God bless. Peace.